Hey, welcome back to Tied to the Tube. I'm Cindy. Have you ever had to leave your garden for a length of time? I don't know if you could relate to this, but I just went on a 9-day trip and had to leave my garden in the care of others, and it was a little bit scary. Well, I'm sure I'm not alone. There's got to be someone out there who's had to trust someone else to take care of their garden while they're gone. I'm sure I must have traveled in the past, and maybe the difference this year is that my garden's so much bigger and it's not 100% on drip right now. So there's a lot of areas that we're going to need hand watering. I was very, very, very grateful to have friends and family who pinch hit for me while I was gone. This video is just a little video I made for myself, actually, to do a quick run through the garden to see what everything looked like. That way when I came back home, it would be really easy for me to remember, oh, that looked this way 9 days ago, and now look what it's done. The funny thing is, in the front garden, almost immediately, even though when we got home, the sun was almost completely gone. It was dusk, and we were pulling the luggage from the driveway up to the porch, and I could see in the very dim light that one of my gladiolas had bloomed. I was so excited. It's the only one that bloomed. And there's a large purple fountain grass in my walkway bed in the front yard, and it felt like it was about a foot taller. And it really, I noticed later, it wasn't really that the plant had grown that much taller, but it had started to flower. And those are so tall that it made the plant just look huge. And it was really exciting. I couldn't wait for the next morning to go out and take a look. And what I'm going to do here is show you both of those videos back to back, and you can see what changed in my garden in 1 week's time. So thanks for checking me out. I'll look forward to seeing you the next time. Okay, here's the backyard. Everything's buttoned up tight in case it rains while I'm gone. If these don't make it, I guess I'll not be too brokenhearted. Oh, these are not looking good. Out of water. Shoot, I'm gonna have to take care of that. Okay, so the dahlia is gonna need deadheading. I should do that right now. The tomatoes are going to probably be flopping and eaten up because I guess I may have more hornworm issues, since I did have a lot of hornworms here yesterday, or day before yesterday. I picked off 17. Like, that's a record. So I know the drip's working, so that gives me some peace of mind. These little plants, we'll see if they make it. They're mostly from the just 99-cent deals or from cuttings, so if I lose anything, it won't break my heart. These I won't care about either, but I would like to save my variegated basil. I do have another one if that one dies. And strawberries. This poor guy, I should have pulled all the mildewed leaves, but oh well, no time. There's that awful Russian tomato, purple Russian. I did add that lavender drip. I'm a little concerned because it's going to get more water than it's ever gotten and probably would ever need. So I'm not going to be able to train the Kajari. I don't know if it'll do anything crazy in my absence. And I'm thinking that some of these may ripen while I'm gone. And then over here we've got the triple crops, and followed by San Marzanos that seem to be having issues with blossom and rot. And then I've got some, I don't remember the name of it, but they're a cherry. They're in the wrong place. And then I've got my Romas. And I appear to be having at least one cantaloupe coming along. And here's my also mildewed Durrani squash. Here's my pineapple tomato. And this, I better take it off because somebody's been munching on it. I do need to do one tomato hunt tonight if I can, because I hate to leave any caterpillars with room to get crazy. Over here, what's going on? I didn't do these beds. Rewind. Really should have cut back all these dead leaves on this yellow squash. I don't know if my cucumber's gonna make it. I see a few little peppers down there. This is on drip, but I don't know, maybe it's not getting enough. The kale looks pretty good. The other cucumber died. I'm not gonna sweat it. The popcorn needs to be harvested, but I guess I'll do that when I get home. This all looks pretty done. I'm going to save these for seeds. These are rattlesnake beans. There's a bunch. I didn't get any lemon cucumbers like I thought I would, but I do have some more honeydews coming. So that's kind of exciting. I think I saw one in the front here too. Where was it? Somewhere. Ah, there it is. So the zinnias are kind of pretty, looking cute, but they won't be deadheaded, so I don't know what shape they'll be in when I get back. And the herbs are already starting to peter out because, you know, heat. So we'll see how many of those make it. And then coming this way, the Durrani's still giving me lots of squash. This is all looking pretty good. There's that crazy climbing triple crop going wild. I feel like I had a watermelon in here somewhere. It's an icebox size watermelon, but I don't see it now, so maybe it fell off. My grapes are still alive and looking fine, so we'll see what they do. My citrus trees look good. These dahlias are still looking good. Sunflowers looking good. Cherry tomatoes looking really fine. So I hope they all make it. Over here, I went to deadhead roses, so we'll see. My shrubs, I hope they make it. They're in shade. They should have a good fighting chance. So this is what the little nursery is looking like right now. And these plants back here, again, in shade, so that's a plus. Hoping the crepe myrtle really makes it. Actually, I hope all of these make it, but I almost killed the crepe myrtle, so it's got a special spot. And this is just a quick look at what's going on back here. Hoping that the ragtag nursery is still alive and not terribly ragtaggy when I get home. I'm going to be able to deadheads. Everything's looking kind of gross anyway. August, September gross. We'll see, we'll see. We'll just have to see. Well, I'm just back from 9 days away from my garden. I can't believe these cuttings are still alive. And I've got a beautiful dahlia. These two are a little bit more on the other side of lovely, but look at that one. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can't take that inside. I have got a lot of tomatoes here, I see. I was a little worried that there would have been a big bonanza while I was gone with nothing left when I got home. I do not know what went wrong with this one. It's been brown and splotchy for quite a while. I don't know that I want to eat that. I missed this area. The peppers don't look too good. This zucchini needs to be pulled, obviously. The tomato seems to be doing okay. Kale's okay. I need to get out here and pull the corn down, and I need to pull the bean pods down. I had just let them go to seed intentionally. A little worried about my raspberries. I gotta get those watered. But I understand that the honeydews are doing very well. Oh yeah. They're not as big as the one before. I don't know the two. I've had two already, but I have 3 coming along and they look pretty good. Let's see how those do. Everything's looking a little worse for wear, but that's not a huge surprise. We've had some heat while I was gone, I understand. Gotta pull that. These, oh, something's eating these. I bet I've got hornworms out here. I'm gonna have to do a hunt tonight. And this patty pan squash is looking pretty awful, as is the Durrani. I'm gonna have to, I think I'll start, if I have time, I'll start by pulling out dead leaves and see if I can get a little bit more out of them. But I may just be pulling them out altogether. Zinnias need to be cut back. The peppers look okay, not great. Looks like the lettuces are going to seed. This cucumber, this isn't even the cucumber. I think that's more, that looks like more honeydew. But I do have a cucumber behind there that just has not given me any cucumbers. The herbs are looking okay. Some of the cilantro has died, but everything else is looking pretty good. This is looking okay. There's work to be done for sure. Fruit trees are looking pretty good. The grapevine's really gone kind of crazy on both sides. It's grown since I've been here.
The sunflowers are looking good. And I've got lots of Anaheim peppers to pick. Those will be nice to have. A few of them have gone to red. I guess nobody saw or needed those. Lots of paste tomatoes and yellow tomatoes. See how the cherries are looking. Oh, I can barely walk through here. Tons of cherries still. I felt like these would have been picked clean. Oh, I'm a little afraid to touch this one without a glove. I don't think I've got any zucchinis hidden in here, but I'll surely check. They did a good job while I was gone, all my people. I actually had a young man to come. Thank you, Isaiah. I appreciate it. I don't know that you'll ever see this video, but he came twice to water. And then my daughter-in-law, my sweet daughter-in-law, came and did some supplementary watering. And then my husband was doing some watering too. So everything is looking pretty darn good. What do you think, Cleo? Do you approve? Does it get your kitty seal of approval? I think she missed me. There was no one out here to garden with her. Here are just a few more highlights. I'm really excited to see that the Oklahoma salmon zinnias are blooming. And the vanilla ice sunflowers have really taken off since I've been gone. Look at those, aren't they just so gorgeous? They're a little wild, but I'm okay with that. When I left, this was just a little stalk down here, so that's pretty exciting. Something else I've noticed is that the watermelon is just refusing to be contained. I was going to try to grow it up this DIY trellis. It's not really a trellis. This is actually a shelf unit. It had glass shelves and I painted it and turned it into a trellis. But you can see over here more watermelon vine just deciding it's gonna go everywhere. And as I predicted, it's gotten a little hard to walk through some areas, like this trellis. I'm crouched down, I'm crunching everything as I go through because this trellis is just wild. Everything's grown like crazy. And one of the Kajari melons is starting to orange up. That's pretty exciting news. Well, thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll tune in the next time. I try to post videos that show progress. I am working on upgrading a very neglected front and back garden. We've made a lot of progress, so if you check through some of my old videos, you'll see how far we've come, but we sure have a lot more that we still have to do. So if you'd like to track our progress, please be sure to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. See you next time.